Today we are doing a rear spring on this Renault Trafic. This would be the, actually don't know what year it's from, roughly from 2003, 2004 up to maybe 2011 or something. It's somewhere around there, might be a bit different to that. This is possibly one of the easiest springs that there is to do. Here we are. All we need to do is remove this bolt here, put a jack underneath the spring to support it, and then when we lower the jack, we'll be able to get the spring out and put the new spring in. Should be as simple as that. So there's a 21mm on here. Just get this broken loose. Maximum power. Okay, so there'll just be the bolt on the other side spinning. Whatever you do, if you haven't put the jack underneath it, don't whiz the bolt out, just remove the nut. Okay. I want to support the weight of the spring before we remove the bolt. There we go. That will come free. And then we can let our jack down like so. So because both of the springs on mine are in really bad condition on this particular van, we're doing both of them. I would recommend removing this side anyway. It makes it so much easier to get the springs out. Without dropping both sides, it'd be a real struggle. Number one. Number two. So to get your new spring in, put the bottom in first, and then just get the top. Try and get that little pigtail on the top lined up with where it went before. So it's set in the same place. There we go. Sweet. We'll jack this up in a minute and we'll throw the one in the other side. Just put a bit of copper grease on these just to help them from sticking, and it'll also make them a bit easier to tighten up so we get an accurate torque on them. So just want to pull that back onto this side here so we don't get it caught inside. Make sure we do the same thing on the other side. Just make sure that we're not pinching it in anything. Always make sure to keep checking both sides. Make sure that's not getting pinched on anything. Okay, there we go. Secured, roughly. Now we can do the other side. But before you ever release anything, especially when stuff's under tension, always put the knot on by a couple of threads, and then there's absolutely no chance that that can accidentally come undone. Very good. So just a little note about safety. You only need to compress the spring just enough to get the shock absorber when it's at its maximum travel to get the bottom bolt engaged. Don't go underneath the vehicle if you lift it off of your axle stand. It could be a bad day for you. Get that bolt through. Happy days. Get our bottom bolt on. Okay, so that's our fitment. Looking good. Looking good. Just want to make sure it's not over that little metal ring there. That looks good. This one here looks good. Sweet. So now all we need to do is torque up these bolts here. So don't just tighten these down with an impact gun. torque it properly. I can't actually do it with one arm. I have torqued this though. But just get a spanner on one side to hold it. And then this side here is 180 Newton meters, these are. It just slips off. I need both hands really to do it. And that is how you replace the rear springs on a Renault Trafic. Also applies to like the Nissan Primastar and the Vauxhall Vivaro, and maybe there's a couple other vans that I can't remember now that are basically the same. But it's a pretty easy job, so if you give it a go, good luck and let me know how you got on.